Obviously disappointed in the loss. When you play 3 games in 4 days, a lot of times it comes down to toughness and heart. And this is kind of what we gauge as our MAC championship. 3 games in 3 days, and they made more plays than we did. Especially late in the shot clock, late in the game. And I thought once we fought to get the lead, we'd be good. And then we just couldn't get that one stop when we needed it. And even late in the game, it was about 3.5, 3:40 to go. We're down 4. They hit some tough shots late in the shot clock. We just couldn't get the stop when we needed to. Give them credit though, they're good.
Andrew Wilway, WV coach, I know it hasn't been very long, but any idea how severe Sharif's re-injury was?
Yeah, I had no idea.
Okay. And then obviously just the biggest number, I think we were talking about the rebounding, hovering by, I think, 21. Just what went into that? Yeah,
I think the 2 things that stick out are 50 points in the paint. We knew coming in, they are who they are. And they don't take a lot of threes. They put a lot of pressure on you by driving the basketball. And, they were finishing. And I think, when they weren't finishing, they were getting the rebound. So I think when you do that, you get that stop, you have to find a way to come up with those 50 balls. And 19 offensive rebounds and 50 points in the paint. And like I said, we're down, 4 or 5 late. Just can't do that and win.
Grant Keefer at WAD coming into this game. You guys are one of the more fast-paced teams on offense in the country. They're really, really slow. It seems like they brought you guys down to their level. Just can you kind of talk about that?
Yeah, it's a good point. We normally, do a good job of taking turnovers and even makes, and putting them into points. And I think some of that had to do with fatigue. Some of that had to do with they were controlling tempo. Give Gums a lot of credit. He's a really good player. Runs the show, runs the tempo, sets the tempo. And, I thought they controlled, most of the game, what they wanted to do, how they wanted to do it.
Jackson Pavletsky way lower on the assist numbers tonight. Seems like they were cutting off a lot of his passing lanes.
Well, we had good looks. Out of the 20 misses threes, I'm not sure how many I wouldn't take. In that moment, you got to step up, knock it down. Everyone's a little tired. So the mental toughness comes in, the follow through comes in. And, especially early, we're getting the paint touches and post touches. But, we missed layups, missed some open threes. So give them a lot of credit, though.
Down the stretch with offense, it didn't seem like you guys were able to get necessarily great looks. Was that fatigue? What was that related to that?
Yeah, we had those 2 cut to 4, and I think back-to-back turnovers. And, the poor execution, I'll take a hit on that. We got to be better.
You guys, take a look at the numbers here real quick. Just low scoring game, obviously, but 6 bench points. Last game, obviously a lot more. You got a lot out of Vic. You've gotten a lot out of Sheldon recently. Just would you like to see more from that second unit?
Yeah, a lot of it goes with the flow of the game, how they're guarding. We wanted to throw the ball into the post. We did that not enough, to create, they were going to double team from the low side. And we always track paint touches as well. And, they're an athletic team where they have 4 block shots, but probably altered, 4 or 5 more. And, we had some layups, like I said, right point blank at the rim that we should have finished and needed to finish. Because when you get it in there, those are the shots you want.
Obviously, Tyler Pope 9 for Texas State. That big game, 24 points. Just what did you see from your defense in trying to contain him? Yeah,
he's a load. He just, 2 for 3 from 3, 9 for 14. 5 offensive rebounds. Like he was a man tonight. And 24 and 10. Those are the type of performances, like in that 3rd game in 4 days, that you want. And he did it.
You and I talked before the season about just how hard this non-conference schedule was, and last 5 games, only 1 win, and going into a stretch where you guys have a lot of home games. What do you think you learned most about these last 2 weeks?
Yeah, I think we learned that we got to get better. I think we're not near where we're going to be, and we got to get tougher. We got to figure out the stretches that we're lacking, and the rebounding has been the Achilles heel, and we got to figure that out.
Well, just general vibe heading back home with Robert Moore Saturday.
Yeah, we're gonna get home probably 3 in the morning. We'll be off tomorrow and start our prep on I guess Tuesday for that. And it'll be good to be home. Like you said, these last 2 weeks have been long, on the road, so it'll be good to sleep in our own bed.